If you're trying to rebuild your credit through banking, you're in the right place, because this video is going to break down exactly how you can use your bank relationships to improve your credit score. Now, most people think rebuilding credit is all about paying down debts, but there's more to it than just that. In fact, there's a simple strategy that banks often don't tell you, and if you stick around, I'll reveal that toward the end. Trust me, it's a game changer. So, how do you actually rebuild your credit through your bank? First off, let's talk about credit building products. A lot of people overlook things like secured credit cards. These aren't just for people with poor credit. They can be used by anyone looking to build or rebuild their credit. With a secured card, you make a deposit that acts as your credit limit. But here's the thing. The way banks report these to the credit bureaus can be different. Some banks might report all your activity, others might not. The key is finding a bank that reports to all three bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. I can tell you from experience that this is critical because without those reports, your efforts might not even show up on your credit file. Another overlooked tool? Credit builder loans. These loans are offered by some banks where they essentially lend you money that you can't access until you've paid it back in full. It sounds counterintuitive, right? But here's why they work. The bank reports every on-time payment to the credit bureaus, and this helps you build a positive payment history. It's one of those things that seems small, but over time can make a huge difference in your score. Now, a lot of people also ignore their checking or savings account when rebuilding credit. Here's a quick tip. Keep your bank accounts in good standing. I've seen people get penalized for overdrafts or bouncing checks, and it can really hurt your credit if your bank reports this kind of activity. So, maintaining your accounts in good standing is a simple yet powerful way to ensure your bank relationship stays healthy, which translates into better credit opportunities. Moving on to another big one that I don't see talked about enough: credit utilization. The truth is, your credit card balances can make or break your credit score. Many people don't realize that just by keeping your utilization under 30%, you're setting yourself up for success. But here's the kicker. Banks can offer credit limit increases, and this can significantly lower your utilization ratio. Just be mindful not to rack up more debt if they increase your limit. The key is to use the increase responsibly, keeping your balance low. And here's a huge one that can change the entire game: maintaining a good relationship with your banker. You might not think about it, but building rapport with someone who works at your bank can open doors to better credit products. Over the years, I've found that people who take the time to build this relationship often end up with better offers, like lower interest rates on loans or higher credit limits on credit cards. If you want to rebuild your credit fast, don't just be a number. Speak with your bank, ask about your credit options, and show you're committed to improving. Now, you might be thinking, that's great, but how long will this take? The truth is, the process can take time. Anywhere from a few months to a couple of years. But the key is consistency. Every on-time payment, every good banking move compounds over time. And remember, there's something that a lot of people miss, and I'll share that in a second. Before I tell you that, make sure you're subscribed if you found this helpful. Trust me, this is the type of content you don't want to miss. The final thing you should consider is something most people don't talk about: checking your credit reports regularly. Banks aren't always perfect, and sometimes errors get reported that can hurt your score. By staying on top of it, you ensure that no mistakes hold you back. Check your report for any errors, dispute any inaccuracies, and keep your information updated. This might sound like a small step, but it's one of the most important things you can do when rebuilding credit. So, now you have a game plan. Use secured credit cards, take out credit builder loans, maintain good account standing, manage credit utilization, build a relationship with your banker, and keep an eye on your credit reports. Do all these things consistently, and you'll see results. And hey, If you got value from this video, don't forget to subscribe. That way, you can keep learning how to build better financial habits that last.